terrible restrictions were put upon the Jews. We were not allowed to go out before 9 o'clock in the morning or after 6 o'clock at night. We could not go to any public places, such as museums, libraries, restaurants, or gathering groups. We could not shop in markets until afternoon hours, after all the food was gone. My mother was a very resourceful person, though. She had her ins in the black market. She would go to the shoemaker and come back with a dozen eggs. So the dry cleaners come back with a chicken. One day, though, she was in tears. We asked her why. And she said, well, the only thing I could get today was some horse meat. But somehow she cooked it, and it tasted pretty good. We were 6 Jewish girls in the school, and everybody from the time you were 6 years old and up had to wear a Jewish star on the left side. It had to be sewn on every garment that you had. The first day that I had to wear it at school, the headmistress gathered us all in the schoolyard. And I remember her stepping up on a little platform, and she tried to gather all of us around her, all the 6 girls. And she spoke to the rest of the school. She said, unfortunately, your little classmates here have to wear this terrible star, which is a humiliation to them. But if anybody ever utters a bad word or a derogatory remark against these girls, they will be dismissed on the spot. So of course everything was okay within the school walls. The girls were pretty decent. But there was a boys' school nearby. And as soon as we left, we had to run home as fast as we could, because they would throw stones at us and call us all kinds of terrible names. I would run home crying, burst into my house, and very angrily shout at my mother, why do we have to be Jewish? Why can't we be like the rest of them? Why do we have to be different? And then they started to arrest a lot of people. We heard a commotion in the apartment downstairs from us. And my mother and I ran down the stairs. We went into the apartment, and there was a German Gestapo and a French officer arresting these old people. And my mother was screaming at the men, why are you arresting these people? They're old, they're diabetic, they won't last 1 week without their medicine. What crime did they commit? Why are you arresting them? And I remember the French officer turning to my mother and saying, lady, if you don't shut your mouth, even though you're not on the list tonight, you and your daughter will come with us. So we retreated back to our apartment, very sad, of course. Another one that hurt us very, very badly was a young man and his wife who worked for my father. They had a 1-year-old baby. When they came to arrest him at their apartment, they lived practically across the street from us. For some reason, they asked her for the baby. She would not surrender the baby, and they shot the baby right in front of her eyes.